Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So today Neverwinter is having another patch, at least on PC, and with it is coming the milestone 3 for the Redeemed Citadel. Along with this we also get these new teleportation hubs that should enhance the player experience for those of us who don't actually have VIP. Anyway, so to start things off, these new teleportation hubs, where can you find them? Well, in Protector's Enclave, you can find one just here. It's a monolith. And if you go ahead and interact with it, you can see you will set your teleport location. Now, you can see on the top right there, we have this little green icon here, this being one of those monoliths. And you can see when I hover over it, I get the red text saying I have no hub defined, meaning I'll be able to use this icon to essentially teleport to that location that I have basically set. So for example, I could set it here on this monolith right here. But I don't really see much of a point to do so as of now. I think as an in-game character with VIP, and currently the Avernus being the key zone that you'll generally be running around in, I think the best spot to set your hub would actually probably be within the Emporium. Now the reason for this is you generally will have these scrolls that will allow you to teleport over to the Citadel itself. But getting from the Citadel to anywhere else is a mighty pain because you just have to run out all the way along, and being able to teleport over to this Emporium could be a whole lot more beneficial due to the fact it's more centralized on the map there and you'll be able to access things more quickly. So the way to do it is you go to this monolith, it's right here in this Emporium, go up to it, interact with it, and that'll be setting your hub location right there. And there we have it set. Now if I click here, it's like, are you sure you want to traverse to Avernus? Now if I go ahead and teleport to any other location, which I can do just via here, then I can go ahead and choose to teleport over to like Protector's Enclave. And let's say I'm up at this top part of Protector's Enclave and I'm being really lazy and I just want to get to Avernus real quick, to that Emporium area at least. All I have to do is click this button and click OK. And there we go, we load into the Emporium right adjacent to this monolith. Now this is my current spawn. Now the drawback on this, and they have added an AD sync into this partly. You can see here, after I've teleported, now I'm only able to teleport again if I pay this fee of 5,000 Astro Diamonds. And the fee will always be 5,000 Astro Diamonds, unless you wait till that cooldown of 1 hour until you can use it again for free. But I do say so, it's fairly handy, especially when you're questing around Avernus itself, as the zone here, yes, is very massive. And having to travel from the Redeemed Citadel all the way through the Scab and then to either this location or this location can be rather tedious, and it may be just more efficient to teleport here. Now, if you don't have VIP, I highly recommend setting your spawn in Protector's Enclave. Now, the reason for this is when you complete all your quests in a certain zone, you may end up like really far away from any of the spots which you would use to teleport. For example, let's say I've been running through Icespire Peak and I've done the questing all the way up along, and you end up finally with the last quest completed up at the very top here. At this point you'll have your respawn point set at like this campfire or the one further up, and yes, it can be very annoying then once you've finally completed it all that you'll have to travel all the way back down here, all the way back to this teleport zone. So if you don't have VIP and you don't have the ability to summon that signpost, it can be very helpful to just go to this minimap here and use that teleport. I would assume you've probably spent about nearly an hour questing in this area to fully complete it, and so that cooldown should be readily done. And that way you're teleporting back to Protector's Enclave and you can easily then go from there to any of the other zones. For me now, having this spawn point set in Avernus, I can just go and click that and I'll end up back in this Wandering Emporium adjacent to this monolith. And yeah, this monolith is very convenient because it's very close to the essentially the teleport area here, where you can, or this teleport table here, the map where you can teleport to all the other locations. Anyway, I hope that's a relatively clear, good explanation on how to use those monoliths, those teleportation hub devices, and of course you can always go and set that teleportation location to any other area, no matter the cooldown that you have. Anyway, hopefully I presented this well. If I did, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.